Hi there. So I'm going to talk about some of my weird travel experiences in this video. So I've got two of them lined up for today. The first one I'm going to talk about are the beaches in the Maritimes of Canada. Now, I'm from the West Coast and our beaches pretty chill, and nothing very unusual about them. But when you come from the West Coast and you go to the East Coast, you notice some differences. The first thing you notice is the wind. It is windy all the time, it seems, over there. Now, I was visiting New Brunswick, and the first beach that I went to is called Kelly's Beach. I was staying in the campgrounds over there, and so I thought, take a wander down to the beach, go up over the sand dunes, and thought that I saw the strangest sight because what I saw was people definitely hanging out on the beach. They had their beach umbrellas up, their towels out, just catching some sun. But it was blowing wind, like sand blasting, blowing in your wind, and no one seemed to blink an eye. The second thing that was very strange was the amount of jellyfish. Now, I don't know about you, but I would not be going in that water with the amount of jellyfish that was there. They had jellyfish all over the sand, plus you could see the jellyfish in the water. And this, again, did not make anyone blink twice because there were multiple people in the water and just hanging around the jellyfish. So, very, very odd. Now, the second thing I'm going to talk about is my time doing a trek in Laos. Now, it was down at the bottom in Pakse, and it was a zip line, rock climbing, tree house living type of tour. And I was super excited about this. I made sure I looked into the tour and made sure the tree houses had the best amenities. Uh, that included having a bathroom in your actual tree house instead of having it on like a main treehouse platform. So we get there and they don't tell you any of this stuff before you go on your trip and your trek. But once you're in there, it takes, 3/4 of a day to get to where you're going to be camping at these tree houses. Once you get to the tree houses, they zip you in there and they show you around. Now, they're really great. It's beautiful. It's open air. They have a bathroom right on your treehouse because everyone has their own treehouse area. They usually sleep four, and so they put 3 to 4 people in each one, depending on the size of the group. Now, I was staying with 2 other girls on my treehouse, and we all had beds. They had mosquito netting, and it was great. But then they tell you, you want to make sure that you hang up all the stuff that you brought with you in your bag on these hooks, because if you don't, the tree rats will get into it. And you're like, oh yeah, that's a good one. Way to scare the tourists. No, they're being honest. So they are actually tree rats that live in these jungles in Laos, and they will get into your crap. So you got to make sure you're putting your bag up onto these hooks that were built into the tree house. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I prepare for sleep when I'm sleeping in unusual accommodations, maybe a little differently than everyone else. So I like to make sure that I have my eye mask and my earplugs, and I also wrap my hair around with a scarf just to make sure nothing gets into my ears, no little creepy critters. And when I wake up, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I want to be able to open my eyes and see nothing. I don't want to see any eyes looking back at me. So I put that on, put my mosquito netting around me. I didn't wake up. I didn't hear a thing. The next morning, the 2 other girls that didn't do this were talking about the tree rats that they heard all night and trying to get into different things. So I am so glad that I put all that stuff in so I didn't have to wake up and hear that and then just be frightened for the rest of the evening. So I hope these brought you a little laugh and a little heads up when you do travel here of what to expect. So I hope to see you guys again. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below and I will answer them. All right, talk to you later.